Therefore, Swami's assurance, Swami's promise that he will continue to do what he wanted to do. What he wanted to do? To save the devotees, to help the devotees, to guide the devotees. That he wanted to do. And he will continue to do it. Nobody can stop him. Is this not enough of a promise to feel happy? Is this not enough of a promise to feel bold? To be back to our spirits? What more we want? I will take care of you. I will guide you. Come what may. Nobody can stop me from doing this, says Bhagavan. And then Bhagavan also says this. I don't think that we have known this point. Baba said clearly, I'll hold on to my determination. Stick to my determination. Hold on. I shall not drop it. Simple example. Some time ago, there was a proposal to increase the price for our lunch in the South Indian canteen. Little bit increase. Well, because you can't have even breakfast for 6 rupees. How do you expect to have lunch for 6 rupees? Impossible. Somebody went to Swami just to increase a little bit. He said, vacate ashram immediately. Vacate. He shouted at him. Further he said, this is for everybody. All people of all types come to the canteen. Rich, middle class and poor. All should be able to afford that. You cannot increase like that. If you do that, don't show me your face. At another time, there was a statement, a balance sheet, where somebody has shown, Swami, in our wing, I shall not tell the name because they'll feel so bad. In our wing, we made so much of profit out of sales. He said, get out. Get out immediately. Why, Swami, what? This is not business. This is not business place. Everyone should get any article as from the manufacturing center. Right from the manufacturing center, the goods must be supplied. Come and tear up those price tags. Retain old prices only if you want to continue, or else quit. He's so strong in certain matters, very strong. He wants a community living, all boys living together in good number. Somehow somebody wanted me to represent to Swami to provide another building so that some more boys can be accommodated. Well, that was early days of my job. So I went and asked Swami, we want the other building also which is vacant for our boys. You get out of the ashram by 5 o'clock, you understand? He gave me the time also. I should not see your face by the time I get down for darshan. You should get out of me. What? I never expected that capital punishment. Fire actually, fire. I shivered like anything. Therefore, on certain matters, there is no compromise at all. 100% determination. I have determined to do this, he will do it, that's all. Nobody come in his way. Therefore, I'll stick on to my determination. Further he commented this, which I want every one of us to remind quite often. Come on, back home. Back home when you go back. Tell everybody your experience in Prashanti Nilayam. How you experienced this supreme peace, Prashanti. Tell everybody. That's what he said. Why? Because what you tell everybody is out of your experience. What you read from the books may be a poetic imagination, maybe a hypothetical view. But when you yourself say, this is what it is, I went there. Therefore, my friends, let us stand as a witness to His divinity, having experienced that supreme state of peace, what we call Prashanti. That's what Bhagavan has said. Then, Baba also says this, you be as I am. You be as I am. How to be? How are you first? To be like you, let me know how you are. Yes, Swami tells. I am not exalted. Rather, I am not bloated. Or I am not puffed up when you praise me. I am not depressed. I don't lose my spirits when you criticize me. Meaning, praise or blame don't touch me. I am what I am. Whether you praise or criticize, I am not bothered. My way is very clear. My friends, this is the occasion to learn from Baba. Just as we have a book, Imitation of Christ. Imitation of Christ is a very popular book. One should certainly read it. My mother used to read it every day. And she would even say that whenever she opens the book, she will find a message for the day. Yes. Imitation of Christ. Likewise, let us follow this imitation of Baba. What is imitation of Baba? His hairstyle and dress. Any drama company can do it. It's not that. The life of love, the life of sacrifice. What a kind of sacrifice it is. Can you imagine that? He has totally neglected his body. He has totally neglected his health. He has totally neglected when each part of his body is totally damaged. He has not told anybody what is happening inside. He knows. He has not said to anybody. He got himself exhausted. Like camphor that gets burned with least trace of it. Likewise, Baba allowed his life totally exhausted, unmindful of his setbacks, irrespective of the damaging of the vital parts in his body, because he loves us more than his body. He loves us above his health. He has nothing else other than you and me. That is what Baba is. Therefore, imitation of Baba means this, not the physical frame. Therefore, how to imitate Baba is this, to be prepared to sacrifice in our own humble way and not to get ruffled or disturbed by simple things. Simple things. I have a friend who always speaks of his sadhana and ananda he enjoys. He always. I am very much tired of that. Bored also. Every day he goes on speaking. Yesterday I gave him mouthful. Only yesterday evening. If you are happy with your sadhana, please continue. You don't need my approval. If you are in joy, please be joyful and don't make me miserable. If you think that your path is correct, continue. You don't need anybody's approval or acknowledgement. It is something like asking somebody, do you know when my hunger is satisfied? Do you know when my thirst is, say, quenched? Who am I to say how thirsty you are? Who am I to say how hungry you are? It is for you to say, it is for you to eat. Why do you need to tell me? That's what I told you. Then I gave a broad, artificial, synthetic, plastic smile and left that place. This is not devotion. Because I told him, I went back and said, a man who comes there for the first time, with some fracture, or with some paralytic stroke, dragging his feet, when he sits at the place where you usually sit there, when the newcomer sits there, you fight with him, you shout at him, and you speak of Advaita, Paramananda, Brahmananda to me. Are you a fool or am I a fool? To speak like that you are a fool, to believe that I am a double fool. I am not prepared to that. Further I told him, your sadhana is not a matter of declaration. I told him. He's just 85 years young. I told him. When you could control your anger, when you feel like shouting at somebody, your wife or children or friend, anybody, you feel like shouting at them, when you could control, that is a true sadhana. Tick. Number 2, when you don't feel jealous of anybody, it is true sadhana. Tick. Something like income tax checklist, you can tick one after one. Not number of times I go around Ganesha, number of flowers I offer, that is all show. Not that I don't want you to do it, please continue to do it, but this is the purpose. We drink the water, not the glass. You drink the water, not the glass. Similarly, whatever the rituals we do, they are only show, expressions, but they have got the meaning behind it. Therefore, to imitate Baba, meaning to take praise and blame with equanimity, with a balanced state of mind, not to get disturbed, come what may. Once it so happened, in Sai Kulwant Hall, 3 speakers addressed the assembly. And all these 3 speakers, it appeared as if they were competing with each other in praising Swami. Go on praising like that. One praises him, second higher level, 3 higher dosage, 25 mg, 50 mg, 100 mg like that. Baba in his discourse said this, because I only translated, therefore I am telling you. I don't want your praises. I don't want you to praise me to skies. I want you to live according to what I say. I want you to follow what I say, not praise me.